Today, I have my 3-year-old with me, and I'm going to teach you how to trick your kids into liking baseball, number one, and two, teach them how to hit without a tee. The younger you can start your child hitting without the tee, the better, because it gives them the timing and the feel, and it actually cleans up their mechanics a lot without you having to try to teach them. A 3-year-old literally can't understand what you mean by timing or getting your foot started up on time or moving the barrel. So there's some things we can teach, and then there's a ton of limitations. So we want to try to create the most fun environment and the environment that forces them to move more athletically. So that as they're growing up, when they're 5 and 7 and 9, you're teaching this stuff a lot less, and they're playing with freedom and athleticism, and they're not mechanical robots by the time they're kind of in that mid-range 8 to 12 years old, and they're moving super well. So check out what I do. Let me know if you like it. And be sure to subscribe and like all my content. Okay, ready, dude? We're going to show people how you hit. Put your snack down. Little goofball. We'll put it up here. Okay. Now, most of my teaching is like with older high school guys and stuff like that. But I have 3 kids of my own. So I teach them all how to hit. They all pretty much by the time they were 3 years old had about this quality of swing. So let me show you this real quick. I taught them with like a balloon first or like a big beach ball. This is a connection ball, but it kind of works the same way. And it floats a little bit. It's not super heavy, and it's really fun, and it sounds cool when they hit it. Ready, buddy? Here we go. Get lined up. Nice, dude. Good job. Okay, you ready? Boom! Nice job. And you want to be sure you're making crazy noises when they do something right. You want to get that feedback going. Get them excited. The thing I like to do too is like I say like boom, or I do some crazy noise when they hit it, because I want them to know that hitting it hard and square and on a line up the middle is the best thing they can do. Ready, dude? Boom! Awesome, dude. Cool. So that's the best way. In fact, I try to get him warmed up by doing this. I'm not always intentional about how I go about my day. It's like whatever is fun, but he seems to always have a lot of fun with something like this. One more, dude. Ready? Boom! Nice job. Okay, next thing I like to do is I have like these softy balls. So wiffle balls are fine. In fact, wiffle balls are great. They float a little bit. But I have these like little smush balls, and they're really foamy so that you can play them at the house, right? I have a nice batting cage. Not everybody's going to have that. So find things that aren't going to damage your drywall, like a squishy ball, so they can hit at home. The more you have them hitting, the better they're going to be, right? So again, we're tricking them into enjoying this, into having fun, into hearing the sounds, into feeling like they can play wherever, whether it's home in the basement or home in the garage or even home in the living room where you have like a foam bat and foam balls. That's really awesome. Reese, show me you can hit. Let's hit these ones. Ready? Go grab that bat. There you go. Ready? You like to throw them, huh? Okay, ready? His favorite thing is to hit the baseball. But again, we got to have tools we can use, so we're doing it at home and having fun. You're going to bunt? You're a goofball. Ready? And then this way with these foam balls too, I can throw overhand, and he has a chance. Here's a good swing right there. I can throw overhand to him. I don't feel like I'm going to hit him, or if I do kind of lose one, I don't feel that bad about it, right? Now, he's struggling because, again, he's 3 years old. He just turned 3. So he's not going to hit the ball every time. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean to throw him on the tee right away. The tee can still be awesome, but I want him to feel the timing, because he's got to do this anyway, and I want him to learn it, right? So we just got to give him a little bit of time with it. Ready, dude? Okay, he's pretty close right there. And to be honest, right before I was filming this video, I was having him use baseballs, and he was doing a better job because the baseball is going to fly differently, right? Good, that was a bad toss. Okay, you ready to use baseballs? Okay, let's use the baseballs. So now we're going to use baseballs, and this is cool because I'm standing here, and he's like, he could hit me and hurt me, but I'm going to try to make some noise if he scares me, okay? Ready? Boom! Nice, dude. Good job. Ready? Try again. Good. Man, he's almost there. I'm throwing too slow. Boom! Nice, dude. Big hit. You like big hits? You gonna hit it hard? Okay, ready? Boom! Try again. Good. Try again. Whoa, dude, you scared me. High five. Nice, dude. Okay, so big thing is we're having fun. Reese hits a lot. He does a really good job. And so it's a little different, right? He's a little more advanced at this point. He's trying to mess with the camera right now. He's hits all the time with his brothers. He's the youngest too. So, but it doesn't really matter because I had all my kids doing this. And they all do a good job. I'm not saying they're going to become professional or even college athletes. All I'm doing is I want them to love baseball. I don't care how far they go, but I also want them to feel like when they're 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that they're super confident in their ability because that confidence goes a long way. And it really does start when they're young. If you feel like they are have a skill that they're proud of when they're young, it just builds so much into their game. And even if they stink in other parts of the game, hitting is such a valuable part of it for so long that it allows them to have that confidence to then go at other things really well, right? They're fielding or they're catching or they're base running. They start to really learn the game because they trust themselves because they've already developed a skill. That's what I love about really teaching your young guys to hit well, throw well when they're young. Maybe I'll do a thing on throwing soon, but again, like and subscribe. If you like this, I get enough traction on it, I would love to make more stuff. I usually focus on older guys, but I'd love to make more stuff about young guys, especially my own kids. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what questions you have. Thank you.
Thank you.